What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Lord Jesus, it is that time, girl, boy. It's everything. It is so much. It is so much. When I say we're ready to get into it, we are ready to get into it. First, I want to say welcome back, Dina, aka it is Christina in the building. Yes. She is back. I don't know what she can do it, baby. Okay. We got Confessions who has not been here in like forever.
Forever, okay. But I'm here tonight.
Yes.
Encore moment, but I'm here tonight.
Yes, iconic. And here with the cutest. Oh, look at her with her hair. Come on now. Yes. All my mamas. People coming in late, it's okay because it don't matter because we're going to get into the things. Yes. There's so much to talk about tonight. But the queen is the notebook who is ready for the things. Looks like. Come on with the quick recap so we can get
okay, bet. So Peter tells Mia about him and Wendy's beef. Mia tells the history of knowing Peter. Charisse looks for a hotel, a bunch of staged conversations and complaints. Ashley withdraws from the house with her and Michael. Now she's confused about Michael's behavior. More complaints about the house. Mia complaining about Jackie's needs. They're getting ready for dinner. The house is hot. Karen and Wendy have a chat about Charisse. Mia comes out to the pool and complains about Jackie, and they all out there shading Wendy. They have a bunch of shots before they go to dinner. They leave in two separate vehicles, which causes a whole bunch of car ride drama. Then we get to the dinner. We discuss the Chris butt rumors, which is started by Giselle because she was ad-libbing. Peter was acting like a hoe all up in the women's business. We got Charisse. Is she scared of Karen or not? Is she being theatrical? Then you got Mia going in on Jackie and Wendy, and Mia trying to embarrass Wendy, but actually embarrassed herself. And the Green Eye Bandits were there for all of it. What you got? Is that good?
Oh my God! Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, give me some gunshots because you know.
We miss you, Mama.
Now it's hot.
Yeah. It's the type of show anyway, okay? It's the type of show. So in the beginning of the episode, Mia to me was showing a lot of things. To me, this whole episode, how loud she was being with her best friend, her FaceTiming Peter. I went back to watch the episode today, and I really feel like everything with Mia started from the very first minute of this show. She plotted everything. I really realized that watching the show again. She literally was prepared to slaughter what she thought. Mm-hmm. She knew she was messing with.
She thought wrong.
So, kiss my cheeks. Confessions. Give it to me, mamas. What are we talking about? Now, before we get to the fire, we're going to start a little bit slow so we can just be satisfied at the end.
We'll start off nice.
Yes. Slow. Hey, come on, confession. I'm loving it, baby. Yes. Oh, come on, confessions looking cute with the cup. Both of y'all. Purple? I usually use the red, but I'm loving it.
I'm so jealous.
Let me see.
It was. She put that cup.
Oh.
Okay. Come on, confession with that cute hat. What do you think? We in the beginning stages, Mia is FaceTiming Peter.
You know what? I don't understand. Mia already has this way of coming off that she's just coming off some type of way. So when she's talking to Peter, it looked like it's cool. You know, she kept him off as her brother, whatever. But we've never heard of him before for her to be calling him her brother. But that's neither here or there. But you just felt like it was the beginning of a setup right away. Like even that alone felt fishy. Sorry. Just did.
Agreed.
Come on.
Preseason Giselle, because Giselle preseason, everyone thought Peter and Giselle had a relationship, and Giselle made it be known that her and Peter were cool, but he was allegedly sleeping with someone on the cast, and she was like it was Wendy because of this business deal. But I'm thinking she's talking about Mia. And brother is code for sneaky link. That's what I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so all right.
Allegedly.
Hold on. Let me get myself together because we probably gonna say a lot of things tonight because I'm getting cracking up my other drink. So it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna post it really, really fast. Yes. Happy holidays. Let's get into some things. I know we're going to get into, they're in the MIA. You know what? And this is going to probably sound bad. I believe wasn't she one that said that somebody don't have no butt? I was saying to myself, how can you say that? And I'm going to leave that there.
Okay. Well, you know what I say.
Look, I'm going to leave it there because I'm going to leave it there.
What? Who said that?
I thought she said that when they was talking about.
I think she was talking about
Candace.
Robin. She was Candace. No, you're right.
She's talking about Candace. Okay, so
might not have at least she got hips.
It looks like it's a one box. Anyways, I don't want to do it. I don't want to.
Well, so much Miami girls trips is where friendship will die. So
Giselle Effie was cute though. But so anyway, at the place with no bathroom and the pipes, when you go to the bathroom, you can hear everybody boo-boo and pee go through the pipes, and it's hot as hell, and everybody, all kind of things. The conversation with Karen and Wendy, where Wendy and her were talking, at the time I watched it, I said I knew that was going to come back on them. First of all, welcome, Erica, to the stage, to the foolery and shenanigan that it is. Welcome. I want to get you, before we move on to the topic of the conversation, like I just said, with Karen and Wendy, I want to get your take in the beginning when she FaceTimed. I mean, she as in Mia FaceTime Peter. And we kind of feel like it was getting messy from the beginning. What do you think?
Yeah, I definitely feel like Peter was the initial and the continued instigator. So I definitely think he got it as soon as he told her there was beef, but then he wouldn't really say. I think he was just being messy off the top and went from there. But that's the Peter we know and sometimes love. So
never.
Right, exactly. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to this conversation with Karen and Wendy. Did we think it was going to be a thing first? Did we think that them having this conversation and it was and the conversation to me was literally 2 minutes. I just watched it, and it was them talking about what were they talking about? Crap.
Going to lunch with Sharice.
Going to lunch with Sharice. So because it was brought to her attention at the whole dinner thing. Did y'all think that it was going to be anything? I didn't think it was when I watched it. Confessions?
No, I didn't. No.
Erica, Dina?
I wasn't really concerned about it. I was really kind of like halfway sleeping through it.
Okay,
a conversation like, girl, let's sit down and talk about lunch. That's just retarded.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so in the beginning, watching the TikTok, Ashley do a TikTok, really wasn't a whole lot going on. I was noticing some friction. I'm not sure if you did or not, you guys, of Mia and her friend. in the beginning. Like when you heard when even Ashley was like, "Ooh, geez," she had to close the door. Now there was a little obnoxious, but I don't know why I felt like there was tension, and then it continued on when her friend sat there. We'll get into that when she dragged her a bit. So did y'all see that? Did y'all feel that tension there with the friends? Go ahead, Dana.
Okay, so I feel like Mia was bringing old girl around to defend her, and I don't know if she's one of those people that doesn't want anybody to be more in the sunlight than her or whatever. Well, actually, she is. We gonna get to that later on, but I feel like she's demeaning her friend. So either A, she feels better about herself. B, she doesn't want anybody else to like her, or she's trying to, steal the limelight or whatever. Because if you my friend and we go on a trip together, I don't care if you don't have a toothbrush or a razor or deodorant or whatever. Okay, either A, if I got extra, you can have it. I don't need to broadcast it to the world. Or B, you can go on Uber Eats and they got it now. You can get Walgreens, CVS, and everything.
GoPuff. I love
You get
GoPuff.
your little bag delivered to the door of everything you need, and you don't have to put nobody's business out there. She just trashed for me this whole episode, and y'all know I'm sober, so I'm just waiting to go in on this hoe because she upset me so bad. She upset me so bad this episode.
Oh, look, before we get to the gunshots, we have to welcome to the stage Mod Afro Mama. Before I can even introduce you, you start talking, Jesus.
Oh, listen.
Welcome to the stage, okay, Mod Afro Mama. Oh my God.
I sympathize with Dina's sobriety, all right? I feel bad. But don't worry, Dina. I got you covered.
No, confession.
Don't worry about nothing.
It was your job. You had one.
I know. I had one job.
You fired.
I told you to make sure that she started drinking.
I tried.
Right?
I tried. She can't be tamed.
God, I told her hours
ago. She can't be tamed.
On that note, let me go get my other drink. Okay.
Oh boy.
So Mod,
I hear you about Mia's friend, and I don't know if he's a friend or foul. Listen, if you're bringing somebody to you, introducing her to other girlfriends of yours, and she's saying, if I was an adult and I meet Mia, I don't think we'd be friends. The only reason I'm friends with her is because we've been friends for a long, long, long time.
Exactly.
That in itself, that's a red flag for
me. And that's my long. And the thing about it, to me, that's embarrassing about that is that that's somebody that has known you for quite some time, and for somebody to say that with your other current friends, I would be so pissed.
Right.
If my friend
but she
was
doesn't know.
Girl,
she doesn't know that this was said.
Do you understand what I'm saying? I'd be so upset if I found that out. Like, why are you saying that?
Yeah.
I would question our friendship at that point. Like,
right.
What's if you my friend?
She should have been questioning her friendship with Mia the way she was talking.
If I was Mia, I'm saying.
So I'm like, if you gonna show your butt, I'm gonna show mine too.
It was just a hot mess. Right. Erica, man, what you gotta say about this, mama? What you gotta say about this hotmess.com? Like that was I don't want to get to that point, but yeah.
Well, my issue was I did feel like the way they interacted were like sisters or like siblings, where like sometimes y'all cool and then sometimes you all beef. But my issue was, maybe you don't want to share your toothbrush and your deodorant. And I was getting, Jacqueline was getting on her nerves. Just say no. All that loudness so that the whole, you embarrass me in front of all these women I don't really know, that's trifling. And then when they're in the car, she's like, oh, I'm not talking to you. You're not going to check me and embarrass me in the car on the ride over either. So to me, when she said, oh, I don't know if I would be friends with her as an adult, because if you didn't have a history with this person, would you let this person talk to you crazy in front of strangers? Probably not. So I didn't feel like she was coming. I think she was probably irritated with her because she had been basically embarrassing her in front of a new group of women the whole day. So I didn't really take it as anything really substantial, since when Mia got into it, she was the first person to really have her back. So I was like, okay, I do feel like it's a true friendship there, but Mia embarrassed her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and even if you weren't going to give me the deodorant, you ain't got to tell everybody. Like, that's just
Their
messy.
relationship was weird. I'm just sorry, but I want to get
it's
into
not a two-way street. It's
I
not.
want to get into the part where I want to ask you guys a question. So
Hold on, though, but the niece ended up speaking out. Jacqueline's niece ended up speaking out. Jacqueline's niece, the friend.
Hold on, confessions before you get, because we're gonna get to that part. No, go ahead and say it. I want to hear it. Never mind. Go ahead. What happened? What's the tea?
It says it's actually ridiculous that Mia is dogging my Aunt Jacqueline like she didn't have to come live with us for years and had nothing of her own, sis. My mom has been nannying for Mia the last year or so, literally watching Mia's kids, cleaning Mia's home. Meanwhile, Mia was plotting on my Aunt Jacqueline the entire time. Keep it cute, sister girl. We know the real you.
Wow. What?
Somebody who has now gotten power, money, and platform, and she has forgotten where she came from. And she's looking down on everybody else. And this is what I keep saying about this girl. I don't know.
Hold on, but we're gonna read. Hold on, Ma, we're gonna read.
Oh gosh, let me get a drink.
I know we're gonna read, but hold on, wait. Now I want to, because I want to really break it down before people come for us. I want to make sure I break down everything in the scenes. Understand when I say this? It's a reason I'm doing this. So the scene where she is telling Giselle and Ashley, if you notice, she's telling the two of them about the phone conversation with Peter and about them going to go meet up with Peter. I'm sorry, go to the bar and the restaurant. The part that bothers me about that is because why did you not, for one, inform Wendy that he said he had beef with her? For two, an ambush, because you did not tell her not only is he mentioning he has beef with you, we're going to his restaurant. The first scene that I see in this episode is he's my brother. We went to the barn and openings. He held my baby. The first man held my baby beside the daddy and all that crap. So I'm trying to understand, if people don't get it, it was a setup. Now go.
I don't have a.
Hold on, I got my hand up, Maud.
Go ahead, Dina.
Y'all remember at the beginning of this whole trip,
please.
She said, I like Wendy the least. And that's why she got the room that she got. And that's why she put Candace in the room with Wendy. If y'all go back to the last episode when they were doing, picking the rooms, or she was talking about it.
Nobody likes Wendy. Nobody likes Wendy in the cast. Wendy doesn't have friends over there. Nobody likes Wendy. She gotta have to realize that. These are not your friends. These are people who are trying to sabotage you. These are friends. These are people.
But Maud, hold on. Let Dina say, Mom. Hold on, Maud. Just give it to hold on.
I do agree with, and that's what I was about to go into. For whatever reason that she has, against Wendy or whatever, because her skin glow right. I don't know. I could think of 100 reasons, but that plot twist, it could be none of those. Whatever the reason is, she said she liked Wendy the least.
Yeah.
Okay. So I already knew when she said that with the room, with the FaceTime phone call and the lead up before we got this actual episode, she was set out to pick at Wendy, and I cannot stand anybody picking on people. I don't like bullying. I don't like this, everybody jump on one person or whatever. So I'm wait till we get further on down the line, but Mia trash.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
yeah, people need to be careful about what they say and on these shows, because they can go back and run the tape. And she surely said last week, well, I like Wendy the least. And so, which was crazy, because I would have thought that she would have gave Wendy the room with no bathroom. But I think the only reason why she got a room with a bathroom is because she's sharing it with Candace, and then they got a single bed. But I would have thought the room Sharice got, she was going to give to Wendy, the way she talked about her so bad.
The way that, to be honest, the way she spoke to everybody was kind of a lie a little bit. If you go back and watch the tape, she made Sharice feel like, your room's going to be everything when they're by themselves. She told everybody kind of a lie. Pretty much the only rooms that were going to be good probably was going to be her and her bestie, and everybody else was going to be maybe a bathroom, maybe not. They got to share. That's pretty much what it was.
Or the money wasn't right. Let me tell you something. I plan vacations with VRBOs, and then you be like, "Oh, I'm gonna get this house, and it's gonna have 9 bedrooms and 10
Megan.
and then they want $5,000 a night, and if your money ain't right, you scale down your house size."
Well, either way it go, everybody didn't like this house. Everybody complained about it. It was beautiful, but maybe it wasn't made for how many ladies that were there. So, Maud, go ahead, and then I want to hear from I'm loving the initials confessions. Okay, of reality queen is so cute. And please kiss my cheeks, and then Erica, please go ahead, Maud.
Yeah. Oh no, I was just saying. I was just adding to what Dina was saying, and I was saying,
and then was talking some real stuff.
Wendy has no friends on the show, and it's time she realizes that. And not every money is good money. Not 100%. Every opportunity you go for it. If you're gonna jeopardize your career that you have fought so hard to get, and if you're not showcasing these Black women, Black children, that I am teaching John Hopkins. I am. That's an excellent university. And so if you're gonna go down to these people who don't care, they're just getting their money because they are married to senior citizens, or they did shit so they can get the money that they have. You work so hard to get your money. You cannot be on the same level with these girls. You cannot. So don't bring yourself to their level because you're stooping too low. This is not your class. You can still be a real housewife of Potomac, but do not lower your class. Okay?
Real talk.
Don't go down with them. Don't do that.
I like that. Confession, what's up, Mama? What you got to say? Because you shaking your head.
I mean, no, because it's like this. When Mia first came, I actually really tried to like her. Okay. And she is just making it like just unbelievably hard. And I feel that she feels that she's got up because I seen a TikTok earlier and it said how much all the women's of Potomac are worth. And Mia is worth $5 million, while Winnie is only worth 1.2. And I feel like she owes, like she's up there and she's higher class than her, and she looks down on her for whatever reason.
Interesting.
And yeah, so Mia's all about money. She's always screaming CEO and businesses.
Right.
So that's her mindset. So that's how I feel. She look at Wendy like she's nothing because she's not worth this much or ain't, got that money like she does.
Okay.
Come on now. Come on.
Is Mia worth $5 million, or is her husband worth $5 million? Because I don't believe Mia has anything. The only thing she has is what G gives her.
And to add on to that are they worth $5 million, or is his company worth $5 million?
That they don't even have control over.
Well, I think they actually are just going by the housewife, because when they went and put what Ashley is worth, they actually put before divorce and everything, like in parentheses.
Some of them had their own money.
Ashley has been on this show for 7 seasons, and she has a platform to make that kind of extra side coin from being. This is her 2nd season, so Bravo is not paying her that much. And again, Mia only has what G gives her. And mind you, in 2022, $5 million to us is a lot. But in the realm of richness, bitch, you still on the bottom of the scale. I'm cursing commission. The bottom of the scale when we talk about you kind of middle class with that $5 million, upper middle at that. So your nose needs to point back down.
And people get it confused when they talk about somebody's net worth. That don't mean they got $1.5 million in the bank, or they got $5 million in the bank. That is a collection of their portfolio, their businesses, their houses, an evaluation of what they're going to be worth if they have companies. They continue to sign contracts with Real Housewives of, whatever. Like, it's not like my net worth is $5 million and I got $5 million I can go grab out the bank. You know what I'm saying? So to say that, oh, this person is worth this person, and that I get where these ladies, sometimes feel, and they look down on other women. But at the end of the day, ask Kanye, you can be a billionaire today and it'll be gone tomorrow.
100%. What's up, Miss Erica? What you gotta say, Mom? Erica?
Okay. I'm here. Sorry. No, I was trying to look up what she was worth. Okay. So I know on an earlier episode, she mentioned that they were opening, like, I feel like she's actually the one who's running the chain of chiropractic offices or whatever that they have. And that is a hustle, So, but I do feel like she is all about the money. One thing I found that was interesting is when she came out there to tell them what Peter said, Giselle was the one who also threw in some stuff that Peter had told her, like, oh, it wasn't really a contract. And he heard Wendy had Googled him to find out what he was interested in and all of this stuff. So Peter has been talking about Wendy, not only to Mia, when Mia said she was
Peter is a bitch. Peter
right, exactly. He's back there, telling getting stuff started with Giselle too. So I think to some extent, I didn't initially think it was quite a setup, but they knew it was some beef. Something was gonna pop off.
Well, look, let's go ahead before the craziness is about to start. Let's go ahead and just get into what it really is. And as I say, 2 hours later. Ciao. I don't know. Let me tell y'all something.
It looked like it was a really good throw.
I'm gonna tell y'all that girl, her purpose at that moment was to throw that water and drench her. She tried to be slick and cute doing from the side and didn't realize she just was, because she was close. Look at this picture. I zoomed in. She was so close, but the water.
Your microphone went out, or can I not hear?
Yeah, me too. I cannot hear anything.
I don't hear anything.
I was like, do I still have internet?
I thought something was wrong with me.
I thought my Wi-Fi went out again too.
I didn't want to say anything because
it sounds like, am I the only one that can't hear?
I was gonna wait for someone else to respond first.
I was like, I don't want people to think that I have cheap internet. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm sure Kamisha's mic just went out. She probably stepped on the cord or something.
Yeah, she'll be back. But so
what was she saying?
What do y'all think of Mia's age? Because she should have been way more wet than she was, but she looked up.
Wendy got the composure of a saint, because I would have went to jail. I'd have got out because I keep bail money on deck, but I would have went to jail. But I really believe that they wanted Wendy to act a certain way, and when she didn't give it, then Mia started acting the way they really wanted Wendy to act, because Robin was recording it and saying she's antagonizing her, like, you not finna come for me, and you not finna throw a drink on me. And then, you threw a drink on me because I ain't checking with some man on a business deal, and I'm not on a work trip. I'm not down here for work. It would be different if I said, oh, I'm going to pop in on Peter by myself and check out his food and check out how he operates his thing, so I know if I want to do business with him. That's one scenario. You are on a girls trip to Miami, and you really didn't know that y'all was going to this restaurant. And so it was all, like I said, all like a setup. But even so, still, I don't care how many people I do business with. If I got 500 people I do business with in Miami, I do not text all 500 people and be like, I'm about to touch down in your city. If they ain't trying to run me no coins, then you know what I'm saying? I ain't got no reason to talk to you. I'm on a girls trip. I am not here for work. We see you. We can't hear you. So that's all I'm saying. I feel like Mia was trying to set Wendy up.
I don't think it was a setup. I think Wendy's mouth was huge and big. I do not agree with Mia splashing that drink on Wendy's face. That was wrong. That was wrong.
Okay, let me ask you something.
Wait a minute.
You know what a setup is, right? You do know that a setup is when you have intentions on making someone look a certain way. So when you say she is the least,
they all have setups.
Wait, hold on. When you say she is the least person that I like in the house, you have gone and had a phone call with Peter about this so-called beef. You go and you tell Giselle and Ashley about said beef. You take her to a restaurant when you know her and Peter got beef, and you don't call that a setup?
I don't know. All I'm saying is, even I set up. So what? I set up for what? So that's they can have a fight. I set up.
They want to bring Wendy
whatever will happen.
Whatever was to happen, just like when he came to the table, they were cordial at the table, and then they had to go back again and talk. And what's her name? Mia and Cherise went back and poked the bear with Peter again.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Hello.
Yes.
Oh my God, Jesus. Oh Lord, have mercy.
But yeah, they went back and poked the bear again, trying to get Peter all riled up. It's like a set up.
Okay, I wanted to give my hold on, y'all. I wanted to give my opinion about this. Now look,
we cannot hear you.
Okay, you're going in and out. We don't hear you again.
We can't hear you, Kamisha.
We don't hear you again.
Oh my God.
What I was saying. This is what I was saying.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, okay, we hear you now. Yes.
This was insane. I'm sorry. I just want to say it so bad. Bravo trying to stop me from saying this. Damn it.
Girl, say it.
Bravo.
This whole thing was a set up from the get-go. Production, everybody. God damn it. I feel that way because of the fact how everything was played out. From the show, everything. The show even wanted to show us about Peter. Like y'all all said, we never asked. We never saw her say anything about Peter in her life. All of a sudden, this episode, not only is she saying it, so is production. It's a part of the edit. Why is that? Because they want to set it up that way to look like, oh, that's her family. So when she goes off, y'all won't come for her. Well, you got it wrong. We are still coming for her because that was trash. Throwing that water in her damn face was trash. A black woman. Period. I still cannot believe that was allowed. Security, to me, I feel like she threw it. She knew nothing was going to happen to her. Shit. And you acting like your nails was broken, mama. Some cheap ass nail with one coating. Who pays $100 and nail broke and you ain't fighting nobody? Security was holding you. Who you fighting? You yourself and security? And they all felt bad for her because she had a little blood on her nails. Well, if you didn't do all that extra crap, you would have broke your nail. You want everybody to feel sympathy. I need to get back home. I want to leave. Shit, I want to get that out. I'm sorry. Damn it.
Get it, girl. Get it.
She's heated. I am saying Wendy's mouth was also not innocent.
Let's
going. If I have an argument with Kiss My Chick, this argument is between me and her. I am not gonna go for her husband, her children, all the people. It is between me and her. She kept saying, "Oh, your husband, you're sleeping with other men and other women." Oh, yeah. The time when Mia splashed that drink on her face is because she started saying, "If this is what you do with your husband, this is not what I do with my husband."
Let me say this.
What does that have to do with your husband?
Let me say this. Me and you may be two different people, but when we arguing, I'm going for the guts. I'm not trying to say kind things about you when I'm arguing. If I'm arguing and I'm reading, I'm hitting you in the gut. And mind you, Mia did not want to fight. Like, she didn't get up and want to throw her phone and throw her purse about what she was saying about her husband. It was not until Wendy said, "You crater-faced bitch."
Yes.
That's when Mia got upset, because that truth hit her. Like, my face looked like a crater.
And the fact she threw her purse and hit Wendy in the head is assault.
It is assault. So
yeah, that person
you
was
can
a
tell
hot
people
mess.
how bad to get. But my question to you, Maud, is, because you said her mouth was so reckless. If someone throws a drink in your face, and you're a professor, you're a CNN commentator, and you know you can't swing, because the average person is going to swing. You know you
100%.
can't swing. How do you respond? How do you respond to someone throwing a drink in your face?
You use your words. When they go low, we go to the flow.
That's and you can't tell nobody where the cutoff line is. You can't say this is where we cut it off if we're arguing. She better be happy Wendy didn't swing on her.
Because I'm agreeing with you on that one, Candy in the chat. Hey, what's going on, Sheena Mama? Because the fact of the matter is, it was a gang up on Wendy. I don't know how anybody doesn't see that. From him saying, I love how she responded. I'm not. If you have a beef with me, you beef with my husband. You're a grown ass man. I'm a woman. Why are you even saying? What beef are we having?
Peter has no beef. Listen, Peter has no beef with Wendy's husband. Wendy's ass is the one that went to Peter.
Maud, no ma'am.
Peter,
Maud, no ma'am. He is a grown man. A grown man saying he has beef with a grown woman.
Yes,
get the hell up out of here. No ma'am. No, Maud. Wait, Maud, stop. Maud, stop. No, Maud, stop. Because he is a grown man. You don't sit here and say nobody. I'm a beef with a woman. No, you say I have an issue. I don't like what she said. You are a man. So when she responded and said, I don't have a beef with him, he had with my husband, because she's saying, I am not going to beef with a man. I'm a woman. If he has an issue, go to my husband. I love that.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Why do I go through your husband? Why do I have to go through your husband?
Hold on, Mama. Hold on. Like confessions. Kim, go ahead, Mama. Go ahead.
Let's take a step back. If we're all adults and professionals, if I have a business disagreement with you, if you didn't sign the contract quick enough or not, whatever the issue is, why are you telling Mia? It's none of Mia's business. So when he mentioned Wendy, if the beef was business related, it should not have even been brought up, period. Because that's none of Wendy's business. That ain't none of those ladies at the table's business. That was a business disagreement that they were having. If that was actually...
Yeah, but we can agree it was a business beef. Can we agree on that?
And let's start from the beginning. When Mia sat down, she said, Peter said he got beef with you. All Wendy said was, I don't have beef with men. She didn't say nothing about nobody's husband. She didn't say nothing about her husband. She said, I don't have beef with men. And Mia got riled up and was like, girl, don't start. And then Mia started.
No, she did say if he has an issue with my husband, she's trying to say that I'm not going to be. She did say that. She Wendy said if he has beef with my husband, not with me. She did say that.
She said that after the fact, but the very first thing she said is, I didn't have beef with men.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Mia said start, and then that's when they started bickering back and forth because Mia wouldn't drop it. She said, I don't have beef with men. Conversation could have been over right there because it ain't none of Mia's business. No way.
Right. It's not none of Mia's business. It's not. The whole thing to me was handled so dirty as far as
a
Mia,
setup, as you said.
Yes, it was a setup. To me, it was a setup. And like I said, it's 100 times over and over and over. Seeing a dark-skinned black woman getting angry in public on recording is what a lot of people love to see. To say, oh, you know what? They're angry. A dark-skinned black woman, she's angry. Oh, she's pissed off again. She's angry. They constantly put us in that position. So to me, I felt like, oh my God, I felt for Wendy the whole time. She was holding it in. She didn't want to act a fool. She didn't want to get mad or anything. She tried to keep her composure. When she started coming for her juggler about the whole you slept with Peter or that's your man or all that crap, it was after the water. She didn't even come for that until after the water, because I'm sure I wanted before I said this. She didn't come for her in the beginning. To me, Mia wanted to fight. She wanted to see that girl come for her. She wanted to be a victim. I don't care what anybody says. It was a setup, period. And people might not like Wendy, that's fine. But for 3 light-skinned women and 2 others to may or may not agree with a dark-skinned black woman and team up with Mia over some broken nails and shit.
And then girl, bye.
Girl, bye. Colorism at its finest. Period.
But Kamisha.
Okay, I'm listening.
You have to realize the way we were introduced to Wendy and the way Wendy was introduced to the group of these girls.
Okay.
When she was introduced to the girls, she came over here saying how many degrees she has. Okay. She had 4 degrees and nobody else was in that level of her. That's fine. There's a way you talk to people. There's a way you talk to people. You can be the most educated here on this panel, but there's a way you respect people no matter how much how high your level of education is. And because of that, the way she was introduced to these girls, I think that's when they were never, warm enough to warm up with her, including the viewers, because she kept telling everybody, oh, I have this degree. Oh, I have this degree. Oh, I am this educated and this and this. And you cannot say anything to this girl. And I keep going back to this girl has no friends on this show. And it's come to a point where she has to decide that she won't continue on this show just because you want to be on national television. Because these girls they don't have your back. They don't care about anything you're doing. They are going to come for your marriage. They're going to come for your career. Are you ready to lose it all just because you want to be a real housewives of Potomac?
Okay, let me say this. Let me say something, Mad. Okay.
Because these girls,
hold on, Mad. Hold on. I get it, Mad. Hold on, Mad. Mad, hold on. I get it. What you're saying about Wendy. To me,
it's not about
no. Hold on, wait. No. I'm saying this. Regardless of what Wendy, coming in the show and people not liking her, and I'm saying I get that. I get maybe she came off way arrogant. I guess confession everybody. I guess she came away on the show in the beginning arrogant, whatever. I get all that. Okay. To me, she's a confident woman. I don't see anything wrong with that. If you don't have a degree, that's a personal problem. That's not her problem. But the thing of it is, from this episode only, no other episode before or after, the way she was treated on this episode was trash. Because the other ladies around her, aka whoever, the light skins, all of them were light skins teamed up. I'm not talking about before or after, because maybe she was, before crazy. If I'm a friend, I'm gonna say I'm not gonna base my opinion about this instance on previous. If I'm looking on her throwing a grown ass woman, another woman in front of other people, it's ridiculous. You are a mother, forget mother. You're a grown ass woman, CEO or whatever it is, and you throwing a whole glass of water and wondering why she is hurling at you. You sleeping with Peter? Are you confused? You don't get that? So to me, Mia is acting like she's so innocent when her behavior got a reaction. She couldn't handle the verbal lashings. She couldn't deal with it, so she threw everything but her purse, but the kitchen sink. And that's what it was. And that's on her. If you can't read, if you can't handle the heat in the kitchen, don't go to cook. Period. Welcome back, Erica. We got to ask you, Mama. The fire.
My internet is so crazy today. Okay, so I definitely think Mia is trash for throwing a drink. However,
oh Lord, Erica.
Go ahead, Erica.
Come on, Mama.
I'm sorry. But Wendy was talking crazy. And I will say this. I know Mia doesn't like Wendy or whatever. Again, I think all of this kind of comes back to Peter, because it wasn't so much that Peter was mad. I think about the contract, or she didn't sign. What he said was, she's blowing me off. And here I am trying to be big man in Miami and Baltimore and stuff. And now you up in my establishment, smiling in my face, knowing you blowing me off. That was Peter's thing, and Mia was just kind of carrying it along because she don't like Wendy. Now, was she wrong to throw the drink? Yes. But to start then going from 0 to now you sleeping with Peter and y'all doing threesomes with men and all this other stuff was reckless. And after a while, Mia stepped away. She came back, and here is Wendy still yelling and yelling and yelling. And now everyone is wrong to look at Wendy some kind of way too. Like after a while, either leave. You know what I'm saying? If you that upset, leave. Or what? You just gonna sit here scream at the table all night? What you gonna do?
They were
Well, here's the thing.
both
Wendy provokes her because Wendy knew what she was doing. She knew if she could get her to get out of pocket because she know how she can get, and she could point the finger at her just like she did. Look at her. Look at the CEO. Look at the boss. Look how she can't handle herself, and that's what she wanted to do. She wanted to embarrass her, and she did because remember she went back.
Exactly. But the problem now becomes is now you're embarrassing yourself, Wendy. That's where the issue is. Now you don't embarrass yourself.
I'm gonna say something. Yeah, I'm gonna say something real quick. Okay. So I'm sorry to who don't like it. I feel like there were, who want to sit here and protect the light bright queen of the club, Mia. You go right ahead, child. Just like when Robin said
I am of the lighter tone. I don't condone none of that shit that took place on this show. Not Bandit, Ashley, and Mia. All them light skinned hoes, fuck them hoes. They do not represent the rest of us.
Period. Come on, Dina. She's sitting here recording with her RDZ, Robin Dixon's on like TMZ, sitting here smiling and recording all of this, not for Wendy. She wants to embarrass Wendy. You're antagonizing her. I was like, if Robin says that one more damn time, I swear to God, like, is that the word of the day? Antagonize? Like, I didn't understand Robin's behavior. Come on, kid. Come on, baby. Come on. Go ahead, baby. I can't hear you.
We cannot hear you.
We can't hear you, mama.
We can't hear you.
Sorry.
We can't hear you.
I can't hear you. I forgot. I was muted because I had to call my son. I'm sorry. Okay. Question for the group. Because I know I love this panel. We all have different opinions and I like discussing. But my question is, Wendy is splashed with water and she's using her words instead of her hands. Why is it that Wendy, a dark-skinned female, has to police her verbal attack when Mia is verbally and physically attacking her?
Come on with it.
Why does Wendy have to not talk about her husband when Mia has got on national television and admitted that her and her husband love to have threesomes? We know this because we know G loves exotic looking white women with women. We know they love to have threesomes. And the way Mia was acting towards Peter, she was sticking up for Peter in his business like she was fucking him. So why does Wendy, now you all are saying Wendy is antagonizing her. Wendy is going too far. Her mouth is reckless. This woman just got water put on her, a purse threw at her head, and a phone threw in her direction.
100%.
What do you want this dark-skinned Black woman to do? Oh, girl, you ain't right. You got a bubble booty. Oh, you got a crater face. No, I'm hitting you where it hurts.
Period.
We need to stop telling people how angry they can get. We need to stop acting like Wendy should have took that water in the face, said a couple of words, and then sat down or be still. Or Wendy, who is also at her job, they are all at work, has to get up and leave her job because Mia is in the wrong. Mia started all of this shit, but everybody
yes.
It's what Wendy should have did. And a damn person on that show told Mia what she did wrong.
Nobody did. Because nobody.
Because they don't like Wendy.
No, but right is right and wrong is wrong. When they went outside, the nail broken. Come on.
Be talking about none of this. If her cup would have stayed on the table, this would be no conversation. So why are you worried about who Wendy talking about? I don't give a damn if she would have talked to her about her mama or them damn kids. You can't tell somebody how mad to get when you assault them.
Right.
You got broken nails from fighting security. You got broken nails because you went to a cheap nail place and because you can't hold on to yourself and you turning and shaking everywhere on a man. Girl, who you fighting? A ghost? Oh, that was a complete hot mess.
When Karen got mad and told Giselle she got a hot box, a whore from Hampton, been to Sing Sing, Karen got to apologize a few episodes later and it was all good. But y'all mad that Wendy repeated some shit that Mia said herself? Please.
That part. It's not like it's not like it was last week when Kansas dropped late breaking hot tea news. All she's doing is repeating what you have shared with the group. So what is the problem?
The problem is she can't handle it. I'll say this again. Mia act like she's just a big old scrapper from back in the day. You a big scrapper, that's fine. But you couldn't handle somebody's reading you down. You couldn't come back with the same, you couldn't come with it. You couldn't deal with it. So you doing all kind of things. My husband, you would believe it. When everybody came outside, no, you're not going home. This is yours. I was like, damn, y'all have known her longer, and y'all run behind Mia like she's some old little 2-year-old child. She a grown-ass woman. She made a decision to act a fool. She just sit in that crap because she did that. She broke her nails. She fought security. She fought a ghost, and she looked like an ass on TV. It is what it is.
And we have to start calling a spade a spade. If it was any of those light bright women going off reckless at the mouth like Wendy was, this would not be a concern. Wendy is not allowed to say the things that she said to Mia because she's a dark-skinned Black woman, and we need to start admitting that the colorism that we see on this show.
I don't think that's true because Candace was talking crazy to Monique, and that's how they got fighting. So I don't think it necessarily has to do with Candace talks crazy too. So I think if Candace getting a fight too again because it's like,
are you more mad at somebody saying something that you admitted about yourself, or would you be more upset somebody tried to say you got herpes?
Well, I think honestly what the issue was, I don't remember G or her saying that they have men in the bedroom. And I know she was insulted by that, by the implication of what that would say about her husband. So, and really she's coming here talking about, well, he's trying to mentor you. Why wouldn't you just say hello? Now you're talking about me and my husband and who we sleeping with.
But they called her out even when she was talking to Miz about how she said, well, Karen, I can actually see how you feel now because you wasn't saying it before. You flip-flop. I'm sorry. Flip-flop.
She flip-flop.
Handstand, pussy pop. You sat there and flip-flop it over the goddamn episode from talking. Well, I know what I said was
right. The same way Wendy showed her grace and then told the cameras, oh yeah, she was a liar. So Wendy is no better than these other women.
Wait, no, I'm talking about no. I'm talking about Mia, mama. Mia was flip-flopping the whole entire time.
No. That's what I'm saying. Mia flip-flopped and Wendy was the one to say, oh, well, you just said da-da-da-da-da. And 2 weeks ago, Wendy, you did the same thing. While you trying to call people out, Wendy is not above reproach. She's not.
But Wendy ain't threw nothing on nobody. She ain't assaulted nobody. So she could lie, all of them get on the camera and lie and say other stuff in the confessional. Wendy hasn't assaulted anybody. Mia has.
I don't know. I feel like the emphasis on physical, her splashing water on the face should be the same as verbal.
So somebody could walk up and splash water in your face and you're not going to do nothing but yell?
First of all,
let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you something right now. If somebody if they decide to act a fool and throw some water in my face, I am not going to sit here and lie. Baby, I am up immediately. And if you're in my path, I don't care who recording this. I am moving in your direction. And you're not going to like what I'm going to do. Splash some shit in my face and see what happens.
Let's be real clear. Before the splash took place, this is where I feel like they don't allow Wendy to say things that they would normally say, or they nitpick everything she says, because Mia was all like, why didn't you check in? Why didn't you check in? And then she was like, the only person I check in with is my husband. And that's 100%. Like a funny statement that anybody basically would say, you know what I'm saying? If somebody was be like, hey, why ain't you checking with so-and-so? I'd be like, oh, I'm only obligated to check in with my husband. I only said I do to my husband. That's something anybody would say. It wasn't like some grand gesture of I'm throwing this in your face or whatever. It's just like you sitting here stressing me about checking in with a man that I'm not here to speak with. I'm not married to, I'm not laying up with. Why do I need to check in with him? And that's where this whole thing, why is Mia so heated and so invested about Wendy not checking in with Peter?
Okay, I'm gonna say this again because it was weird. So when Mia said this statement about, and I know she said she was angry, she was heated, and they cut it off. If you know, the production cut it off. Because when they said, with Karen asked her, she was like, okay, well, you said about, her having the threesome and then about her sleeping with Peter. And then immediately she said, well, there's a rumor. Here goes production. It cuts off. What was the rumor? People have said in the background, hit me up. Look, there was a rumor about all of that. So you didn't want anybody to know? Because I never understood why you go to an island, a trip, and all of a sudden you sitting here FaceTiming this man for what? To me, why aren't they showing you FaceTiming your man, your husband, when you first get to a trip? Explain to me how is it you get to a trip and you are FaceTiming another man because he has a restaurant. And then the whole first 5 minutes, we're seeing that he held your baby. The first man to hold your baby. The first man to hold my child was the man that I had my baby with.
Is it mama's baby, daddy's maybe? Is Peter the daddy?
No, she said
I don't think it's that.
But outside of my husband, the other person who was the first one to hold my baby was Peter, because they've been friends for a long time.
Again, first time we've all heard this.
If you've been, listen, I don't see anything wrong with Mia calling Peter saying, yo, I'm in Miami. I'm going to bring the kid, my friends to the restaurant. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
No. Go ahead, Kimachi.
How about being a grown-ass woman? I don't have to call nobody if I don't feel like it. So
you don't have to, but if I'm telling you, oh, okay, my boy feels like you played him some kind of way.
Okay, that's his business. Okay,
you're right. That's your business. You only check in with your husband. But when you start talking about, well, I don't know what you and your man do, and start taking it to another level, it's like, no, I'm just trying to tell you, you messing up your contract, girl. You messing up your coins. Now you're talking about me and my family.
What contract? Because the receipt shown it was just the first draft.
Let's go. And I want to see my spot before I buy it. So if I tell you I need to see it first and you don't respond, that means I'm going to wait till you respond.
Again, it's something else she took in the confessional and didn't say there at the time. At the time, she was talking about who she was sleeping with.
Thinking about that. When you heat it, you ain't thinking about the receipts and stuff.
And I'm not trying to prove no point to a bunch of hoes that don't like me anyway. She could have easily said when Mia said, oh, Peter got beef with you. And she could have been like, oh yeah, well, Peter ain't text me back since April 23rd at 10:57 p.m. when I said I want to walk through. And then he said, okay, I'll get to that. And there was nothing after that. Not an email, not a text message, not a smoke signal, not a pigeon, not a nothing, not a carrier, nothing. She could have did that right then and there. But if I know you hoes don't like me, I know you trying to set me up, I know you trying to put me in a position to see me act crazy, I'm not giving you that. That's
exactly what she did, though.
After a drink was thrown on her in a purse.
Oh yeah, I gotta go. We gotta go. I gotta go. Love y'all.
I love you too. She got to go to confessions. Oh yeah, I make a confession for to go live too. So woo, this episode really had everybody talking. I knew that we were going to really get into, because it was so much.
Yes, and I still say, Wendy, you're not innocent. Wendy, you're not innocent.
So do you believe that this? So this is okay. So ladies, so this is okay. This is okay.
No, it's not.
Because I haven't heard that. I haven't heard that. I haven't heard this is okay. This okay? Security got to come out. This is okay?
No.
Tell me, is this okay? No. She's sitting there. Tell me, is this okay? Who is the aggressor? Who started it? Because everything that I saw was her. So please tell me where we at.
Mia, like I said yesterday with our space with
I have receipt. Let's go. I'm ready. Where we
I
at?
said Mia started it. Mia was wrong. Mia was wrong throwing that drink on her face. And like we keep saying, once you attack somebody, you just don't know how they're gonna respond. That I can accept that.
Okay.
I'm saying Wendy's mouth was full of, and if she came after me, just me and her, let's go after each other. Let's do that. Don't come here attacking my husband. Has nothing to do with this.
And
because in this, you always keep saying kids are out of. We cannot attack children. That we can also not attack husbands.
She came at
grown ass men.
She said husband in a way of not necessarily attacking the relationship, but to say I'm not like that. No. If I have a man, no. If I have a husband, man, she did not attack. If you take it personally as attack, there's something is wrong with your relationship. Me sitting here saying, I as me and my husband, we wouldn't do that. That doesn't mean anything. Hold on, Sheena, drop the link right quick. Hold on, Sheena. Drop the link.
First of all, Betty, we don't have anything against Wendy. We don't have anything against Mia. We're just reviewing a show, an episode, and
there's the link. If you want, Sheena, hit the link right there, Betty. It's the link right there.
To me, I'm saying the two of them were in the wrong. Mia was like 70% wrong, but Wendy was also should be held accountable for the things that she said.
I think you can't throw a drink in anyone's face. You shouldn't be doing any physical violence on any show, period.
Right. Okay.
Whether you're light skin, a dark skin, white or black, period. That's wrong. But also, I do think words mean shit. You can't just say anything to anybody about them, and especially about their family. Because had we been going toe to toe about Eddie and his side baby, then that was the thing last season that Wendy was upset about. And the light-skinned women were wrong to spread rumors about Eddie. So now the reverse is also true.
No. The light skin, dark skin. Let me clarify something, because I could say I'm brown or whatever it is, but so the light skin, dark skin thing situation, I'm gonna break it down. It is not just a thing. It is in this season, on this episode, because the way they all chose Mia's side. Period.
Because
hold on, wait. Let me. Giselle and Robin. Robin's sitting here laughing and grinning and recording her and enjoying it. And then you saw she took her side when she said you're antagonizing her. They're in the middle of a heated argument. Why are you saying anything?
I agree.
Her opinion, hold on. Her opinion at that moment didn't even matter.
I agree with that 100%.
Recognizing her. Why? Because dark-skinned black women, and you automatically take me aside no matter what she's doing. So that was some bullshit to me. Period. And I feel like Giselle, same thing. You're sitting there. So that is where the light skin and dark skin happens in this episode that I'm thinking about, because they were wrong. They chose her side because Mia is light skinned. So here we go. No. I don't care about the previous thing. I'm talking about this episode only.
But we cannot do this in isolation.
They didn't even care about the water. They didn't even care about liquid being thrown on her. All they cared about because they didn't like Wendy. And all that crap. That's it. So that's some bullshit. So Robin and Giselle, that's a trash. Period.
They have never
I stand in that. I stand in it.
They have never liked Wendy, though. They have never liked Wendy.
Mama, but right, look, you cannot like her. That's fine. But right is right and wrong is wrong. I'm sorry. She threw a drink in her face. And you can't sit here, Giselle, and talk crap about how you didn't like how Candace acted last year. But it's okay that she throws a water in her face? No, ma'am. No.
And Robin was telling them to fight. Robin was like, if you're not going to fight, be quiet. If you ain't going to fight,
yeah.
So Robin was
encouraging the violence, exactly.
Yeah.
Only had the camera on Wendy because Robin wanted a dark-skinned black woman to cut up.
Yes.
So have proof.
Yes.
When we call her aggressive, look what she's doing. Because they hate being called colorist, but they are.
Hey, Sheena.
Hey, Sheena.
I think she's frozen.
Sheena is frozen.
Yeah.
Oh crap.
I'm frozen.
Sheena, you're frozen.
Come back out. Come back in, mama. And it should fix itself. Okay, so 100%. I love what Kimachi just said. I agree 100%. I don't know who Roberto is, but I agree 100% about you guys can say, I know mine's at 70%. I know everybody has their own opinion, but at the end of the day, and I'm saying it for a person who hadn't watched the show, I'm saying it as a person who hadn't watched it for years or knew about winning them. I am talking about this episode only, and I can say legit that the way that Giselle and the way that Robin acted like some mean girls or some cheerleaders who said you can't get in because you're dark skinned. And unless you're dark skinned and grew up and live with it, unless you're dark skinned, unless you are dark skinned and have lived it, you can't tell me nothing.
No, that's a stretch.
No, it's not. No, it's not. You got the two girls saying, one filming and laughing.
Okay, but wait. But I will say this though. Earlier in the episode, when Ashley was like, "Did I tell Candace that Chris was rubbing on somebody's booty?" And Giselle said, "Oh, I heard that," which was clearly a lie. Mm-hmm. Okay, Giselle was the one who presented the information that someone told her about Chris rubbing on the booty. Okay. So I'm not saying that Giselle and Robin are or not colorists. But I am saying that they do throw bullshit all the way around to people they don't really mess with. Okay, so yes. Giselle was throwing Ashley under the bus, and it wasn't because she wanted to mess things up. I don't think they ever liked Wendy. Giselle was the one last season who was coming after spreading rumors about Eddie. So I think Giselle has never liked Wendy from the get-go. Maybe it is because of her education or whatever. So I'm not saying that. I don't know if they're colorist or not. I know they don't mess with her and they never have.
It's obvious that they're colorist. It's obvious.
Why would you say that, Sheena?
Hi, everyone. I'm infiltrating because I was in the chat. And so I said, Kamisha, can we go to Spaces when y'all are done? And she dropped the link. So I'm infiltrating. So hi to everybody in the chat. Hi, I'm Sheena. Follow me on Twitter at Legal Sojourner. Okay. Why would I say that? Because just like Wendy said at the end of the episode, she said, when Monique did it to Candace, you talked about how it was so violent and it was so disgusting. Mia throws a drink on me, which is an assault. And now all of a sudden you're okay with violence. That's why. They've been colorists this entire time. This episode of the show, season 7, episode 8, is the most clear it's ever been. And going forward, I don't see how anybody can say that they're not. It's ridiculous.
You're saying that they liked Monique.
Wait, hold on. The behavior that Robin and Giselle exhibited in this episode is some of the nastiest, grimiest stuff. I've been watching this show since the very beginning. Nastiest, grimiest stuff I've ever seen them do. For her to pull out her phone and start recording her is disgusting. I don't care if I don't like you, but somebody throws a drink on you, I'm going to say that person is dead wrong. It doesn't matter if I don't like you. You as a Black woman to watch that should bother you. It shouldn't be okay. And I just want to say, go back to, see, these colorists, Giselle and Robin were trying to silence me. That's why I froze when I came on. Because I really came on because I wanted to comment about the husband thing. So what Wendy said was, Mia saying to her, because I said this to Kiss My Cheeks earlier. Mia saying to her, well, you could have called Peter to let him know that you were in town. They're not friends. They were going to engage in a business deal. They are not friends. I don't need to let this man know that's not my husband, that I'm in town. So when she said, maybe you and your husband do that, but I don't do that, that's what she's referring to. When she started saying, well, maybe you're sleeping with Peter, she didn't say that till after she got the drink thrown on her. And to be honest with you, the way that Mia was going so hard for Peter, that's what it's giving. Sexual relationship is what it's giving. Sorry, it is. Why are you going so hard for this man that you're not married to?
Because you're friends, you're family friends.
What kind of friend is that? What kind of friend is that?
What kind of friend is that? The benefits kind? Because that's what it's giving to me.
Period. It's giving that. And I oop. That's exactly what it's giving. Period. Okay. And
that's what it's giving to me.
Okay. It's giving. That's my man. Okay. And it's like
my man.
What did she say? She said, "Oh, what did they have in common? Me and my husband and him and Peter, they're both bald and beard. Is that what you like, honey? Huh? That's the tea, baby. Pay attention. That's her man. I don't care who don't like what the hell I'm saying. You did too much for my brother. Girl, bye. You do.
If that's your brother, how come we just now finding out that they're friends?
100%.
Y'all are so close. We just found out.
Allegedly, Candy. Allegedly.
Please.
Okay.
Stop it. Say something that makes some sense, Mia.
Allegedly. Hold on. Let me get my copyright.
Yeah, say allegedly because they suing
allegedly,
podcasters.
Everybody. Allegedly.
They're suing podcasters. So say allegedly.
The thing I need you guys to understand is that to me, with the situation with, hold on.
Ooh.
What?
Wait, am I like freezing?
That last comment in the chat.
Oh, I cannot see it.
From Veronica.
Oh, I can't see nothing. Kamisha, what are you doing to us?
Oh, here we go.
Oh, she's gone.
I was frozen for a second. Sorry.
Okay.
So I was putting the copyright up there so that everybody can see that everything's fair use. Can y'all hear me?
Put that allegedly comment from Veronica in the chat on the screen.
Hold on.
Oh, Lord, the echo on the screen. No, the one.
Oh, he probably met her at the gentleman lounge she worked at. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Protect you ladies, okay, Candy, okay?
Wasn't that around the time when Portia was telling Cynthia that he was hanging around with strippers? Isn't that the same timeline when she claimed she met him?
I don't know. I mean, I will say I definitely feel like Mia's timelines are questionable. So I'm not going to say anything in reference to Mia and her time because it's just
playing something in the background. Hold on, I hear echo.
Is that me?
No, I hear echo. Who's playing the thing? If your phone or anything playing in the background, it will be an echo. Is someone playing anything? Or make sure you have the echo cancellation in the setting for StreamYard. Sheena, you had that selected?
Is that me?
No, I don't.
Is it me?
Hold on. Select.
I'm gonna go on mute. Tell me if it's me.
Maybe
go
it's
ahead,
me.
talk.
Okay,
yeah,
can you hear me?
It's you.
So Sheena, make sure you hit the
Sheena,
in the settings of echo cancellation is a little. I don't know where is this. It's been so long. So I think it's in
Giselle and Robin in the background.
wait. Let me have us trying to stop it. Them ladies don't want us to talk about their ass. Robin turned her comments off on Instagram and everything. She can't handle the heat.
But
yeah, she throw it out there so bad.
That Mia was the one who had to sit down with her husband to go over the rules for going out of town. So what does that mean?
Interesting.
Wait, say that one more time.
Remember, Mia had to sit down with her husband and ask him, okay, what are the rules for going out of town? How many married people need rules to go out of town? Be faithful.
I mean, the same way Karen has eye candy, but then again, maybe Candace should talk about Chris about some rules. I mean, everybody's relationship is different.
Well, they should look at Karen. Karen, how long did you married? 100 years. You're doing something right. Maybe they need to have. I mean, they have respect for each other. They ain't doing it on the outside. Look at how all these ladies do everything everything is loud and everybody wants to see everything. Jesus Christ, they have no secrets behind the scenes. Nothing. Everybody's out there. It's like Karen they're doing it the right way. I'm just saying. Yeah. They've been married for how long? 50 years or something? I don't know.
I don't know, but I also think it's disgusting.
But I feel like that
Chris allegation.
Huh?
I think it's disgusting that every week someone has a new Chris Bassett allegation. This week he's rubbing asses. It's disgusting. It's getting tired. It's very late. It's very through. Wrap it up, ladies. Nobody will.
Yeah, but then when they go back to it, then they start backtracking. Like, oh, I did not say that.
You gotta be very careful with
Ashley
that.
is already saying, I did not say that. I just said Chris was leaning. Who does not lean on a table when
but Ashley, be very careful with that. With that, I didn't like that. I didn't like that because it's like, girl, first was it rubbing booty, leaning on it, breathing in the air.
But when they showed the clips, girl, Ashley did say leaning in, and Giselle said rubbing booties. Ashley did not say that.
Okay, that's fine. She did say it, but Ashley shouldn't be saying anything. Because look what happened. She said one little thing and the whole rumor came about. Stop talking about that girl's man. You ain't even divorced yet. Worry about your house. Who name is on it? You get in the house in June. Your man, baby, got a bottle of milk in it. Stop worrying about everybody else's shit. Damn. That's a problem.
And you saw Michael Darby was down in the Bahamas.
Yes.
Crashing Candace's show, and he had to be asked to leave.
Yes.
Lord Jesus.
Because he was
again.
He
has sweep around your own front door. Right. You try to sweep around mine. Period. That's an old school saying. Worry about what's going on in your crib and your table before you worry about what's going on mine. She's that girl. She needs to stop worrying about everybody else. You trying to do TikToks and showing your ass. Y'all went out in the club and nobody had no drawers on.
And Sharice talking about her ass and her vagina sweats. Girl, you the main one who needs some drawers on. What is going on here?
Oh, everybody say, well, it's hot. I said, well, damn, ain't nobody got drawers. We get the smallest dress on. If one snippet, if you move too hard, we're going to see a cheek. I'm just saying. I was like, this is.
I don't understand.
Period.
I don't understand why. I listen. I don't know how you people walk around on the streets with no. Listen, I cannot.
Okay, it's very hot and humid in Miami.
Well, I ain't gonna tell you. I ain't gonna trick. But
you couldn't defend that, Erica. You couldn't even let that go.
No, it's hot and humid, and if you want to be carefree with your down low, then that's okay. Now, should you be walking around naked around your young son? No, I think that's gross and weird and disgusting.
Disgusting.
But
look who said it. Look who said it.
That was nasty.
Robin said that, the kids, the boys will come and she's showering and she continues like nothing.
When Ashley said my mom used to do it and she still do it, I was like, that's my time. Good night. You are disgusting and your mother is gross.
Yeah. Nobody, listen.
Because you want to be like Ashley mama.
Yeah. I was going to say that.
That was so weird to me
I see it shady time, Angie.
Okay. Well, I didn't drink my whole drink, so.
That was so weird. So much you saw the sun and everything. I was like, who in the world? I don't know, man. That was weird to me. I didn't understand it. I didn't. What you think about that? I mean, seriously, that was weird to me. I mean, was it just me? I didn't know what to say about it. I was like, why did she say that? Like she walked around with what? I have two boys. There's no way.
I know.
No, I thought it was very weird.
Oh, I'm glad you guys thought it was weird because I thought, oh my God.
It was very odd. And we're both, some of us we're mothers. Even if we're not mothers, you have brothers. If you guys are brothers, cousins. Yeah. I'm just saying, we all, if you had been a mother, imagine being a cousin. Sheena, I'm not sure if you, whether you have kids or not, even if you're just like, I went to my cousin's house and he was naked. Like, mom, dad, that's weird. Like, nothing's going to happen? I don't know.
I mean, that was right up there with like some of these other stars talking about how they don't shower. Like some stuff you don't have to put on TV. You don't have to let us know. You can just, if you choose to do it, keep it within the confines of your own home because now we look at you differently.
Right. I agree.
Robin overshares and it makes her.
Erica finally says something I agree with. There you go, Erica.
Thank you, Sheena. Thank you,
We're on the same page.
Y'all up here trying to record stuff. She needs to be down to the schoolhouse recording her son's lessons so he could pass some classes. She reporting her son failing something. So Robin needs to get her life together while she worried about what Wendy and Mia doing. Get your household together.
And I will say this because someone, I don't know, Betty Boop, I don't know who that is, but
that's you.
That's Sheena.
Okay, well, this is what I want to say. No, this is great because I wasn't sure. So this is what I was going to say. I don't have anything against Wendy. And this is what I was saying the other night on the space was that you do have these degrees. You do have something educated and you do have, and I get it where everybody said, well, this is what I would do. This is what, and we all would do different things. However, like she could have left. And secondly, at the very end, when it's like, well, John Hopkins says we're not affiliated with this. It's like, yeah, girl, you got a real job. You know what I'm saying? Mia can fly home to her husband. And I think that Wendy has so much to offer. She shouldn't sink down to the level of these women, really. And that's kind of what they pushed her to do.
Is that the text message that she
shared? It is.
Yes.
Yes. When we talked about earlier, when she was like, that's awesome. What's the next step? Will we be able to do a site visit? I will see. And that was it. There was no more response after that.
Wait, Betty Boop, come back. Oh, she's there. I was like, where'd she go? But yeah.
I'm gone because I'm here. I'm not
like, over your face. I couldn't see you. But yeah, so no, that's what I was saying. So I do like Wendy. I don't think that and I think she has a lot to bring to the show with her heritage and her education and really even the fact that she's doing all these different businesses and needs to kind of focus, like she's bringing her life to the show, which is more than Giselle and Robin really do.
Correct.
So I think she's definitely bringing it, but I think eventually, you know,
okay, wait. So let me respond to that. So I'm just gonna tell you, Erica, I listened to, I think I'm about 55 minutes in to the recording of the space.
Oh, okay.
It was not giving that. Like when I was
said that in the space too for a long time because I was like, she's really educated, and we talked about that for a long time about what she's doing.
I don't think I got to that part yet.
Oh, so sorry. It's at the end.
Space, I felt like you were really kind of almost defending Mia, and I was kind of like, where is this going?
Yeah.
But I did say to Kiss My Cheeks earlier on the phone today, I said, Wendy has a lot going on and she actually has something to lose. Right. And some of these women do not. And I said, you can't work at Johns Hopkins and be on an international television show fighting. You can't. Right. And so now that she's getting to the point where they're putting her in a position where she's going to want to physically fight, me personally, I would leave the show. Because you've got enough of the fame, of the money, you can take it and create opportunities. It's time for me to go because I cannot, even me as an attorney, I'm not going to be on nobody's, at almost 40 years old, nobody's reality show physically fighting. And if you throw a drink on me, at a minimum, I'm snatching a wig. I can't be on TV doing that. So if you're going to put me in that position, it's time for me to leave. So if I was Wendy, this would be my last season. I don't know if she's going to do that or not. But you have a daughter you have to set an example for. You're a professor. Your students need to respect you. They're going too dark. They're doing too much. And me personally, I would leave.
I agree with you, Sheena. I agree with
you. Okay. I want to play when the fight first got started because I feel like that.
That's Sheena, 100%.
Peter sent me over the first red line to the landlord. I wanted to conduct a site visit on the place for the potential restaurant because I had not been. So I haven't heard from him since that text message.
You would think that you would let him know you were coming, right? Is he my man? What are you talking about? What? He's opening up his opportunity for you to learn, study, and be a mentee.
That makes sense.
Right? The only man I let know that I'm coming into town is my husband. I don't owe him anything. I don't owe him anything. No feelings in business.
Sweetie, maybe you talk to other men like that, but
of course
I don't
do. I sit at a boardroom table with all men, okay? I'm the only female, black female at the boardroom table.
Girl, I'm the only black female that is a professor at Johns Hopkins, and I'm the youngest professor at Johns Hopkins, so don't tell me how to be a boss because I am a fucking boss. You understand that?
I don't even want to hear it.
No, because you're talking to me about a man that's not my husband. Why do I get it's business? Why are you talking about your husband? So what does it have to do with marriage? Don't tell me what the to do. Don't tell me that. Maybe that's how you and your husband play. How me and my husband play. We don't play like that. Period.
I am so confused.
You telling me I need to call some guy and tell him I'm coming to town? I'm not in town for business.
Oh, so I wanted to tell you right. So right there when she said I'm not in town for business, threw the water on her. So I'm trying to understand where Mia saying what she said, that I don't do that with my husband, warn her for getting water thrown on her. I want to make sure I play that clip for all you ladies to hear.
Nothing.
I want you guys to hear that because that's where the fight started. From everything that happened, from all the stuff that happened after the fact, the fight started when she said that. She threw the water literally when I stopped it at. So I'm trying to figure out where does she deserve that at? Where?
She did not deserve that.
She did not deserve it.
She did not deserve that. That's what I'm saying.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Because I just want to say really quick, shout out to you, Candy Leaks. Thanks for what you're saying in the chat. Follow me on Twitter. That's it.
I want you guys to understand what I'm saying is that whole situation, what actually happened, the fight started there. And people are saying why she brought her husband up. I wanted that clip to be played. Whoever watched my replay of this live, that she said what she said, responding to her. Giselle is in the background saying it's business. Giselle, that wasn't even your conversation. I don't understand why Giselle is making even digs even then. It showed a closed caption. She said it's business. That wasn't even your conversation. That was between Mia and Wendy. And I still don't understand why she said anything. Go ahead, kiss my cheeks.
This is why Giselle is a fucked up individual. Because Giselle is the main one in the confessional saying this whole business is a lie. Peter is lying. So now that you're at the table, you're antagonizing about, well, it's business. Can't you? But I thought it was a lie, Giselle. I thought they were just playing for the cameras, Giselle. Make it up. And what Candy Leaks is saying right here, Giselle said the most foul. I'm sorry, I know you long enough in the video to still get monetized, Kamisha. Mm-hmm. What Giselle said is this cancer, no cancer is the most vile shit that somebody could say to Mia's face. That deserved the drink straight to the face. But oh no, they quickly made up the very next episode. Oh, I know you mean that's the most disrespectful thing you can say to someone, even before we knew Mia was lying, because I believe she was lying now too. Even before we knew that, to first see someone, the very first interaction to be like, is this what cancer, no cancer looks like? Splash, bitch. What the fuck you mean?
Right. 100%. 100%.
Light-skinned, she gets forgiven. But oh no, even though Wendy called you a liar behind your back, she defended you in the face of these light-skinned women that were coming for you.
Wake it up.
Yes.
And also, so Giselle and Robin are gonna go run to comfort Mia. How are you suddenly best friends with somebody that you were questioning whether they were sick or not?
Giselle, her best friend.
Because it's convenient. Because it's convenient.
Exactly. Best friends. Giselle and Robin are best friends to no one but Giselle and Robin.
Why
period.
Are they concerned about the person who threw the drink when they were just saying that you were lying about having cancer?
We have to go back.
They just said that.
Right? But Sheena, we have to go back to saying that Wendy has no friends on this with this group of girls.
And haven't you ever heard the enemy of my enemy is my friend?
Hey, Mama,
Erica, is my friend.
Erica, I think your mic is like a little bit high, Mama. I don't know what today's slug is a little bit higher than the normal. But I also wanted to, guys. I want you guys to, because the thing about it is, right now, Robin's recording it.
What boss listen, look at all that you work for, honey. Is it worth that? Since you want to throw a drink, you're such a boss. What boss throws drink? It's not worth it. You thought I was gonna fight you?
You're baiting and you're being antagonistic.
Here we go.
You don't want to fight this stop.
Also, you're telling me to stop, but she threw a drink on me, Robin.
Do you want to fight? Then fight. If you don't want to fight,
drink on me over Peter Thomas, because you no, Peter Thomas. That's why you do a drink on me.
See, that's the part that I don't like. Why was Robin even saying anything? Again, why was Robin and Giselle even involved with the argument?
Yeah,
that had nothing to do with them.
Recording.
How am I baiting you and being antagonistic when I'm responding to you throwing a drink on me? Make it make sense, Robin. That makes no fucking sense.
Yeah.
Robin is saying you're either going to fight or sit down. Robin wanted them to fight. She
did.
She did. Wendy.
And they did. You know, Wendy is gonna win that fight for sure.
For sure. Please. Wendy would walk her through the whole entire girl. Nails breaking. Oh, it's been more than that. She been bald headed by the end of that, honey.
She was
bald-headed and nailless.
She was like
horrible.
She was like, before I was a professor, I was a Wendy. Don't play with me.
You better.
Period. Period, Pooh.
She said, back in the day, baby, y'all can't have the bomb, baby. Period. Okay, let's go. Go. All right. We have given you guys an epic. I have been live for almost 2 hours. Jesus Christ. We have given you guys an epic show. Now I haven't had a chance to share. Let me go to my YouTube so I can find my queen's channels so I can show, because I'm very proud of my ladies and what they do. First of all, let me go ahead and go to confessions. Oh, she's live. I can't really. Hold on. Let me. If you are in the chat right now, y'all go ahead and follow confessions. Let me go ahead and share my screen so y'all can see something I knew that I'm doing at the end of my show. Whoever, especially the people on my panel. Okay. Boom. Y'all make sure y'all go and follow confessions. She's actually live right now with, and I told her to change this and she didn't listen to me. She's actually live right now with Dina. I'm gonna remind her. I told her to change the format. None of y'all listen to me. I swear to God. Y'all frustrate me.
I need a tutorial.
Anyway, what'd you say?
I need a tutorial. I don't know how to do it.
Well, we need to do a video group chat. It's been a while since we've done one, because I need the format to be changed on my Queen's channels. Okay, so let me go ahead and go to see how y'all come up. I tell you how y'all my people. Okay, period. And boom, make sure you guys go and follow Kiss My Cheeks. You did the same thing the confessions did.
What's the format? How is it?
I didn't do anything. Whatever you.
I will show you. I'm gonna show you guys. For example, let me just go to mine.
Oh my gosh, Kiss My Cheek, you're doing very good.
She's doing very, very well. I'm very proud of her. She's the 900. I'm trying to get her to 1,000. I'm so proud of my mama. This is see. Do you see, Ahmad? If you don't be quiet, do you see how mine, when it comes to, I have my streams, my past streams here. Then I have my my shorts, and then I have all my interviews here, which I'm proud of, and all my popular videos with the most numbers, and even my other channel, my other brands. Some other brands are here, and then my members videos. Yeah, know. I'll show you. We'll talk later behind the scenes. I'm sorry. Anyway, so let me go ahead and Mad Afro Mama, the undisputed African queen, sister. Y'all better follow Mad. Look how pretty that background is. Who made that? I don't know who made that. I think it was Kamisha Reviews. I'm not for sure. Anyway, wait a minute. You have your videos up? Hold on. No, yours is right. Playlist, popular. No, you need your lives up here. I'll get with you about that. Anyway, it should be. We'll fix it later. So, Miss Erica.
Okay, so yeah, I need to give before you even click on it. Okay, so I changed.
You know I'm about to say something. Hold on.
I need to work on some things. So I changed my
your name should be, what is it, Erica? What?
Exactly.
No, Erica. What?
Exactly, Erica.
Yeah. So I changed my my cover art, but I have to work on some other things.
You changed your cover?
Yeah, I changed my.
Well, you see what she did.
Yeah. You'll see when I get there. I changed it.
I like it.
I
think it's cute. I like it.
Oh, wait a minute. I love true crime. What you be talking about true crime, Erica?
Let's see.
Oh, Betty Boop, she's getting on me already. Okay.
No, I love true crime. What do you
I just have to get better with my thing, but I'm gonna do I think I want to review hip hop homicides or whatever, and then I'm going to,
that's a good show.
Yeah, but then there's a lot of crimes like Heather Mack. There's a few like I listen. There's so many that I really
Did you watch that show about what's her name? Elizabeth Holmes. Did you watch that show?
Oh my gosh, I did.
That would be a good one.
Oh, okay.
The tech
white
lady
privilege.
That was a cute overlay.
that just got sentenced.
Wait, which lady? Sorry.
Elizabeth Holmes. She just got sentenced.
The one who went. She started
Making everybody.
a medical
She said
something.
She said about like that I have the pinprick device to take your blood.
Yes,
It didn't really work.
All right, yeah, hold on,
She
yeah.
was
I
very
need you guys to
sorry.
follow. Hey, I need everybody to follow Dina, aka Christina. She was up here earlier. She went to confessions. Please, she actually just got out of the hospital, and she's getting back in her grind. Yes, so please go and follow Dina. She just got back. I'm so proud of her. I actually made this video right here. I'm so proud. No, not this video. I made one of them. I'm so proud of her. Her content, and I'm just proud of her, period. So, and she started from the beginning, from subscriber 1 to where she is now. I'm just really proud of her. So please go subscribe to her channel. She has great content. Her self-care Sundays are really everything. And World on the Street. She has 2 different shows that she talk about views. It's just really good. So y'all please go check her out and follow her channel. Oh, I am so proud. She got that. See?
Sheena, do you have a YouTube?
No,
I'm
just
finna go to
follow me on
I'm
Twitter.
I'm finna go there, ma'am.
That's
Thank
what
you.
I tell everybody to do because we're trying to get those numbers up while the platform lasts.
I can't. If she let me get there, but it's usually
No, she was just asking. I was just responding to the question, Kamisha.
Yes, I think I did see you on. Were you on a channel with Kiss My Cheeks or Confessions? I think, or was it Kiss My Cheeks? Yeah, I saw that live. That was
we should have our own story out. We have our own Twitter story.
Y'all should come on Twitter more and do spaces more because that is what is helping Angie get more subscribers. So y'all should come on Twitter more.
I've already told my girls about coming on Twitter for freaking forever. So I'm happy that I'm happy that
Oh my god, last night was fun. We had fun.
But I want you to do a mod. I want you to do your own consistently.
Can you guys watch the Real Housewives of Durban, South Africa, so that
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I want you to do what I just told you to do, and just do
if you like true crime, I'm sure there's an audience for that on Twitter. So you could host spaces about that. And build
so here is Sheena's Twitter for y'all. None of y'all let me just do all this. Oh my god, hush. This is her Twitter. So please go follow her there. She was up here on the panel tonight. Y'all are getting on my nerve right now. Seriously, I can't even get to this. So please make sure you guys go and follow Sheena on Twitter. Of course, y'all know my crap or whatever is all good, but I want to make sure I showcase the queens in my life. So please go and follow her on Twitter. Now, I am a mentor, and I love being a mentor. It's what I call the mentee panel because I want to showcase my girls, and I want to see them win, all of them. So it's why you always see me share all their stuff and everything else. And Sheena's just like my sister on Twitter, so I share stuff too. So I'm really happy she was able to be here tonight. So again, guys, thank you for coming by. It was a lot of gunfire, a lot of pow, 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 boom. I know it was loud.
Don't destroy me, you guys. It's only 1 week. Next week, I will hate the light skins. I hate them to death.
I don't have any confidence. I do not have any confidence in that, Erica. I do not have any confidence in that. I'm going to be very honest.
You not confidence.
I'm voting no confidence on you, Erica. Down vote.
Make sure you guys go check me out on. Make sure you guys check me out on TikTok. I have grown a big following here lately. I've been covering the unfortunate situation with Quella and the situation with Cabo. So y'all go follow me on TikTok because I have grown a following over there. The views have been crazy. So y'all go check it out. I've been covering that there. Actually, make sure you check out my podcast. Shout out to Jag, People from the Challenge, who I am going to be working with in the future, doing some things. Shout out to Cinco. Just doing different things on my channel that I need you guys to check out my other stuff on my podcast. And yeah, just look out for things to come, piece reviews and all the ladies on my panel. And again, support Black content creators, support Black bloggers. It's very important to me and to their brands that you guys support, whether it's financially or just, coming by and just seeing what they put out. Okay. ladies, ladies, I am from the South, and everybody knows that. So make sure you guys understand that the grilling for Commission Review starts. I've already had my turkey. Look, I have a whole thing on my grilling channel.
Oh,
My bad.
I'm
Hold
gonna.
on. My bad.
Thank
Hold
you
on.
for
Yeah. Hold on.
reminding me. I need to go remove
But
my turkey from the freezer.
okay. First of all, I've already posted. If your turkey is gonna be cooked on Tuesday, and you take it out now, you are in bad damn shape. So, my turkey was put out in the refrigerator on Saturday because I'm grilling my turkey Wednesday night.
Bye, everybody. Bye.
Uh-huh. Yes. So with that being look, she's so behind. She had no idea.
Now she had to go get that turkey, child.
Follow me on my grilling channel because I'll be grilling live and posting videos and updates on my grilling channel. Starting Wednesday nights. I'm starting my grilling around 11 o'clock p.m. I'll be up late live on my grilling channel and showing you guys the journey with that. So make sure you guys follow me. But other than that, this is the end. I'm closing the door. Bye.